Hello, and welcome to Dare to Think. I'm your host, Gene St. Croix. Last time we talked about acceptance and changes. And today, I will focus on knowing yourself. I think it was the great philosopher Socrates who said, "To know thyself is the beginning of all wisdom." Last recording, I said that it's impossible for a human being to know everything. You will never know everything, you will never understand everything. But at least this piece of life, your life, you should do the best you can to know as much as you can about your life and explore it to the best of your ability. Knowing yourself is not something that you wake up one day and all of a sudden you realize who you are. Knowing yourself is a process. It requires some time, it requires some dedication. Now on this channel, Dare to Think, we don't teach anything. We are sharing thoughts, we are sharing opinions. And I'm probably sharing that knowledge, if you will, something that has worked for me. It's not a guarantee that it's going to work for you. Some of the things that you need to know as we are progressing in this life. You have two types of people. There's a group of people, they are just here. Existentially, they're just here, they're just living, they're just here. They're just here to live life. And this is a group of people that, circumstances, things always happen to them. They are the type of people that are the victims of circumstances. And you have another group of people who are here to experience life. And if you are here to experience life, you have to do your homework. You have to at least get to know yourself. Would you ever know yourself to the fullest? I don't think it's possible. But you can wake up every day and make little steps to invest some time into yourself. Now, there are processes out there, things that you can try, because you don't owe it to anybody, you just owe it to yourself, to at least know a little bit about yourself. Because last time we talked about how we identify with what we have gathered on this planet. We identify with maybe the things we know, the things we have, but deep down we don't really know who we are. There's a simple process. There are a few questions. When it comes to yourself, you cannot go to someone else and ask them about yourself. Nobody can teach you about yourself. You have to go inside. You have to ask certain questions, and you have to direct those questions to you, because nobody else can help you out. Nobody can tell you who you are. Now, there's a simple process. There's a series of 3 questions and maybe one affirmation and one statement. Those are the things you can try. I'm not necessarily saying that those are true, but you can try and see if they work out for you. Now, on your way of becoming, or on your way of getting to know yourself, there has to be an introduction. Certain things you just have to question. It doesn't mean that you will get an answer, but you just have to question. There is a few questions that people don't bother asking themselves. For some reason, we think that somehow miraculously, one day we'll wake up and everything will make sense. Unfortunately, that might not be the case. It might not be the case. You have to make introduction to yourself. In a sense, when we talked last time, we said you have to accept yourself in every circumstances, every situation. You have to accept yourself for who you are. But can you truly accept yourself if you don't know who you are? So it's important that you know a little bit about yourself, not what other people say about you, but what you get to know about yourself. I have 3 questions that I think might help you just a little bit. It's not a guarantee that they're gonna work, but you can try. Now, certain questions, like I said before, certain questions when you ask, it's not that you're gonna have an answer, but it would alleviate the fact that you have this pondering thoughts to ask this question. The first question you can ask yourself is, where do I come from? This question right here, it's not a question that you are really expecting to get an answer. But it's good to ask yourself that question, because I've always said that there are certain things that people cannot teach you. Only yourself can teach you. Only yourself has the answers to certain questions. When you ask yourself where you come from, it has nothing to do with your cultural background, your ethnicity, your race. It's really about you questioning the source of creation. Where do I come from? It's not a question you should expect to get an answer from. Maybe in time, maybe in life, you get to know why or where you come from. The second question is, what am I here to do? Now, they've said that there are only 2 great days in your life. The day you found out why you were born. The day you were born and the day you find out why. So it's important that you ask this question. What am I here to do? And don't worry, the universe has a funny way to answer to your questions. If you cannot find that answer inside of you, somebody will come your way. A book, an advertisement, something will come your way to answer that question. You just have to ask the questions. Don't worry about the answers, just ask the questions. The third question is, which route do I need to take to accomplish what I was here to do? Which route do I need to take to accomplish what I was here to do? Like I said before, certain questions you don't expect an answer. You just ask the questions. And surprisingly enough, you'll find out why. You'll find out how. Now the fourth one is more like an affirmation, or more like an affirmation. The fourth one is, whatever I'm here to do, I want it to be good for myself and for the people around me. And the last one is more like an acceptance acclamation, more like an acceptance affirmation. The last one is, whatever I'm here to do, I will do it to the best of my ability. So it's a series of like 3 questions and maybe 2 affirmations. You start doing those things, I don't know where it will take you. But you ask those questions. You make an introduction to yourself. Because in order for you to accept yourself, you have to at least make an introduction to yourself to get to know yourself a little bit better. I won't keep you long on this recording. Now go in the comment section below and share your thoughts with us. Let us know how you understand life, how you get to know yourself. I'm your host, Gene St. Croix. We'll talk again.